Hey guys, it's Linda here, and today we'll be taking you through a pre and postnatal pelvic floor and core stability session. This is perfect to do with some other workouts as well. So if you want to do the full body workout or a little bit of targeted workout and add this on, it'll be great. Or even if you just want to do a little bit of pelvic floor every day, this is a great one for you, okay? All you'll need is a ball that's going to challenge our stability and keep our alignment in place. If you don't have one, grab a small pillow, that also works, okay? So let's grab that ball, just put it in between your thighs. We're going to come down and warm up into a 4-point kneeling position. All right, guys, so just hang in here, shoulders stacked over the wrists, knees nice and stacked with the hips, and we'll just start some cat and cows. Drop that belly button down, big open up, big inhale, look up, and exhale, gently reverse that, pressing into the floor, hunching up, and a few more here, guys. Take your time here, go as fast or as slow as you would like, just feeling out that spine, breathing through one movement, one breath. And exhale. Beautiful. Hold it into the center. One hand reaches up, big stretch, and then tap it down. Other side, big inhale as we get a little twist and drop down. Just feeling all planes of movement here, and tap down, other side. Beautiful, guys. Coming back to the center, drawing a big circle here, just feeling out that weight shift all the way like a little lioness, okay? Nice and big, feeling out every corner of this circle, and reverse that, bring it back. Make sure we're breathing, don't hold that breath. Beautiful, just feel that fluid movement. It should feel nice through the entire body. And we'll hold it into the center, back to where you were. Let's just do some pelvic tilts here. I want you to tilt that butt under and release it back. So we're isolating now into some pelvic tilts, okay guys? I am gonna be working on a lot of pelvic floor activation through movements, as well as some static pelvic floor engagement, okay? So right now we're just getting some sensations in that area as we're doing those pelvic tilts. So think about tailbone to pubic bone and release it away. So nice little curls, feeling those lower abdominals activate as you exhale, curl in and release it. So guys, if you are experienced with pelvic floor activations, you can bring them in already, thinking about drawing that tailbone to pubic bone, drawing that muscle in and out, and then releasing. It should feel quite organic here in this movement. So think about curling it in, lifting it up, and releasing away. Exhale, curl in, and release away. We're gonna slow this down a little, just to give you a bit more space here, guys. We're gonna slowly curl, 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 and curl, and release down and down. So think about holding and drawing your pee, okay, like you're holding your pee, okay guys, drawing it up and then letting it go completely on the release. 2 more here. Good, you're thinking about holding and lifting. All right guys, last one here. Lift, pelvic floor, nice and high, and release, release, release. Good guys, stay here. We're gonna take 1 step forward, just coming into a modified plank, and we're just gonna flow through this again, a little release and a little forward, starting to activate that core a little stronger. All right guys, so the further along you are in your pregnancy, maybe you take a shorter stance, then that diagonal is a little less intense. Or if you are in your first trimester and you wanna go a little stronger, you can move your hands further away as well, okay? Wherever you are at, guys, just listen to your bodies and think about pulling that crown of the head forward to feel that core activation. All right, last one, we're gonna hold it forward, guys. A little stability here. Okay, we're gonna tap the shoulder and tap, up and down. So guys, I want you to focus on that stability today. So as much as you can, keeping your hips really still without it rocking here. A little tap and drop and tap and drop. Good guys, draw that belly button in. Think about giving your baby a little hug closer to the spine so we keep that back nice and supported. Exhale, inhale. Whew, nearly there guys. 2 more. And we'll hold it into the center. Guys, we're gonna come into that curl again, but this time it's gonna feel a little bit more intense as you are in an inclined position, okay? Exhale in. Again, drawing that pelvic floor in, guys. If you have no idea how to engage it, basically when you peed on that pregnancy stick, Okay, and you have to stop your pee halfway. I want you to think about holding your pee and lifting it up. All right, so in and lift and release. So think about lifting it to about 70% intensity. We never want to grip too hard. Okay, we want to keep it nice and engaged, but not too intense. Okay, 2 more, exhale. Inhale, release. And last one, we're gonna come speed it up and we're gonna finish here, guys, little release. So really isolating this movement. I'm trembling a little, guys. It's all good. As long as you can still carry a nice conversation with me, it is perfectly safe and effective exactly where you are. Last 8 here, 8, 7, woo. That's it, guys, in 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good job, little child's pose. We're gonna come flip yourselves around into a lying position. Okay, if you are super along in your trimesters and you don't feel comfortable on your back, you can prop yourself up a little higher. Otherwise, we're not gonna be here for too long, okay? So we're gonna come on down, take that ball in between your knees. A few minutes here, see how you go. All right, we're gonna keep your feet nice and close to your butt so you can tap onto the heels and squeeze into the ball a little. When you squeeze into the ball, you'll activate your inner thighs and automatically your pelvic floor is engaged. All right, once you've got that, little pelvic tilts right here. So I'm gonna tilt it up and release. So if you wanna use your hands to guide you, you can think about tilting forward and back. So I'm closing the gap underneath my lower back and then releasing to open up my lower back, focusing again in that pelvic tilt only. When we do movements as well as that pelvic floor engagement, it can feel a little bit more organic into the body, okay? And this ball is gonna help you with your alignment and also that engagement. So what I want you to try to do is every time you squeeze, can you squeeze that ball as well? So squeeze the ball and release. So you'll feel that tighten into the midline a little stronger here. Exhale in. Squeezing that ball and release. So remember, if you don't have that ball, a little cushion works as well. Something to help you with your alignment is what we're looking for. And release. Good, guys. There's 2 more here. Beautiful. Kegels or your pelvic floor activation is something you want to try to do a little bit of every single day if you can. It is designed to prepare you for your delivery and of course your recovery postpartum. All right, guys, last one. Okay, hold it here. I'm gonna start to lift up into my full expression of my Pilates hip bridge. Okay, this may be here, this may be lower, depending on how your belly feels today. It's all good, go to your comfortable range. And then gently, upper back, mid back, lower back, 1 vertebrae, and coming back to that neutral. Okay, let's go again. Exhale, roll up, and gently press into the feet. Okay, every part of your foot is helping you nice and tall, pushing that butt up, okay? And gently come back down. So this is a nice one for your spine. And if you can, let's squeeze that ball on the way up. So I'm gonna squeeze the ball a little harder, and tightest, and then release, 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 release. Good, guys. Exhale, exhale. If you wanna bring that pelvic floor in, you can join me on the next round. As we lift, we're gonna engage it. Gonna engage, 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 and hold, and then gently let go, gently let go, let go, let go. Good, a little more. Beautiful, guys. Don't forget to squeeze that ball. I know there's a few things going on right now. And the last one, I want you to hold it halfway, wherever your halfway is, okay? We're gonna go that pelvic tilt back in and release. If you wanna use your hands to guide you, just to feel out your hip bones lifting and lowering, you can do that. A little scoop and a little release. So this is activating your glutes, your quads, your core, but also again into those nice pelvic tilts into that pelvic area. And let's bring that ball back in right here. So we're gonna exhale, squeeze, release, away. Okay, guys, there's quite a few things, but if you can manage to bring in that pelvic floor, squeeze that pelvic floor as you squeeze that ball. So I'm curling in, I'll release my hands just so you guys get a better view. Exhale, squeeze, release, release. Good. Are we breathing, guys? Make sure we're exhaling on that squeeze. Inhaling, back to return. Last one, we're gonna hold it here. Just squeeze that ball with me. We're gonna go squeeze. So now we're gonna take away that tilt and just do the squeeze of the ball as we're about halfway in that Pilates hip bridge. While you're squeezing that ball, I'm gonna add in a little pelvic floor engagement, squeeze and squeeze. So we're pulsing into that pelvic floor now. In, and in. Very nice, guys. You've got 8 more. 7, 6, nice and tight. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, let it go. Take that ball out. We're gonna chuck it underneath your butt. This is nice, a nice stability. We're changing gears, and we're gonna take one leg up to tabletop, other leg floats up, and flip your palms up. Already I'm swaying side to side. Being wobbly is the point. We want to challenge your balance, and that's how we get the core to work a little bit more, okay? So we're gonna take one leg down and up. Just a gentle toe tap, feeling that core stability. So you know that when you are pregnant, we don't want to do any abdominal curls, but we do want to strengthen your core, your deep core muscles, to help you carry those changes as your belly grows, all right, guys? So that's going to be really important to help keep you stable and strong. Exhale down. An option to progress. If you want to take the hands up, that's going to challenge your balance even more. And you can even reach the opposite hand back and forward. Good, guys. Exhale. Inhale back, exhale. The further away you tap that toe, the more your lower abdominals will work to pull it back. So these are all options you can take if you want a little extra. Okay, see how you're feeling today, guys. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready, we're gonna start to try both feet, both hands, pull it back. Come with me if you're ready. Exhale. Whew. If you don't want to tap all the way to the ground, you can just hover as well. That's totally fine. All right? So you can either tap or you can just hover. And guys, at any point in time, feel free to take the hands back down. All right, that's a nice little option as well. But we're trying not to over rely on the hands, focusing on the legs. Just 2 more here. Good, last one, guys. Back to center. We're gonna hold it here for a balance, okay? Everyone take your hands up. Let's just try that. We're gonna start to take the hands back behind us, take one leg out, just hold. See how you feel. If you're good, extend the opposite leg and hold. And either take one leg or both legs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. Take that ball out. Let's roll to our sides and work on our side stability. That works your obliques a little more. So we're gonna take the ball and put it underneath one foot. If you're working with a cushion today, I would suggest that maybe you fold the cushion in half to give you a simulation of that ball, okay? So in this position, I'm gonna have my hands all the way down, nice and comfy, and try to stack my feet, hips, and shoulders in one line. You'll need this hand to keep you balanced. Already in this position, I have to draw my belly in, draw everything to the midline, and point my toes, stack my heels nice and strong. That bottom foot is really pressing into that ball to help that stability, okay? We're gonna just lift and lower. So you might not feel much right now, but everything is engaging into that midline, keeping you nice and centered, okay? Little up and down, nothing crazy yet. Okay, guys, I'm gonna add on. You might not visibly be able to see much, but I want you to press in that ball. Press, release, little press. So I'm trying to pop that ball as I lift that top leg, and that's automatically bracing my abdominal muscles, okay? Exhale, inhale. You've got 2 more. Guys, hold it here. Here's the challenge. This leg, we're gonna move it forward, woo, and back. Good, a tiny little forward, keeping that bottom leg nice and active, guys. Yes, this is working those upper obliques, nice and strong. Beautiful. Obliques are super safe to work out all the way through your pre or postnatal journey, guys, and they're so crucial to helping you hold everything up. Good, we're gonna go a little smaller. Forward and back. Forward and back. Tiny little brushes with your toe, okay, guys? Keep that bottom foot pressing strong. You've got 4 more. And 3 more. You feel the glutes a little too. 2 more. Good, guys. Hold it into the center. Little pulses. Go pulse. And pulse. Here's your challenge if you want to try. This hand in front. Can we try to lighten it a little? Maybe let's take a few fingers off. Maybe just 1 finger on. And maybe 1 hand off just for 4. 3 and 2 and 1. Woo! All right, guys, that is tough. We're gonna swing around to the second side. Let's just swing those legs around and come on down. All right, guys. Let me take that ball over. Join me when you're ready. Really actively press and align. Find that straight line. All right, guys, open up the chest. Elbow is lifted. Your lats are working for you as well. And I'm actively pushing my bottom foot down. When you're ready, let's lift that top leg here. We're gonna go up and down. Can you point your toes so you can feel that engagement and that reach all the way? Lift and lower. Guys, the breathing goes like this. We're gonna exhale, inhale, and exhale. Good. We're gonna start to add on with a little active press with that bottom foot, okay? So I want you to press, release. So try to burst that ball, release. Burst, release. Good, guys. Press it in nice and strong. 4 more. You're gonna feel that bottom glute activate too. 2 more. We're gonna hold it up, at least hip height or higher. Slowly swipe it forward. Woo! So this is where you're gonna wanna topple forward. So I need you to hold everything tight, guys. Exhale forward. Woo! Inhale back. Very nice. You ready to speed it up? Make it a little smaller. Here we go. Bring it forward and back. Good. Obliques are working strong. Draw that belly in nice and tight, even if you're lying down. And back, and forward, and back. Last 2. Guys, we're gonna hold it into the center. Little pulses. Here we go. Pulse it and pulse it. I know those glutes are feeling it as well. Press that bottom foot in. I know, guys, everything is active. You got 8 more. 7. Let's try to lift some fingers off. And if you can, guys, last bit. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, that is tough. All right, guys, coming back up. We're nearly there, okay? I'm gonna do a concentrated pelvic floor to end. I want you to come into a position that you can lift yourself up. So with that ball, if you prefer, you can sit on the ball, and that gives you a bit more of a cushion. Or if you feel fine without it, you can go without it, all right, guys? So we're gonna come into a nice, lengthened, seated up tall position, and let's just focus on that breath a little bit here. Big inhale in, and exhale out. All right, I'm gonna break it down here. Inhale in. And I just want you guys to focus on deepening that breath. Think about inhaling through your nose and exhaling out from your nose, your throat, your lungs, your belly, all the way to your pelvic floor, okay? It should be nice and active now. We've done many activations throughout, so it should feel nice and ready to be engaged, all right? Keep with that breath as I explain to you a little bit more about the pelvic floor. So basically, it's a hammock of muscles that's lifting from your pubic bone to your tailbone. That's carrying everything from here down up, okay? So whether that's your baby, that's your bladder, that's gonna help you control all of that. So what we wanna do is help you engage and control that muscle for childbirth. Okay, because when you want to push or when it's not yet time to push, you want to be able to engage that muscle. Also, postpartum, that muscle has been to war and back. So we want to make sure that we help its recovery in returning it back to its pre-delivery state to help you make sure that when you sneeze and when you cough, that you're able to hold in your bladder as well, okay? So that's why it's so important to focus on this muscle as well. All right, guys, so think about it all the way from the tailbone to pubic bone, all right? So I like to say hold in your P, but it's not just one specific point. You also want to think about maybe holding in your fart. Maybe you're at a party and there's a cute boy next to you and you're like, no, I can't fart. So there are 2 different sensations, all right? Holding the P, then holding the fart, and you want to try to bring them together, okay? And that motion and then lifting is your engagement, okay? So we're gonna try that together here with our breath, all right? So let's inhale in and exhale out. A big breath in and exhale out. Okay, the next round we're gonna try it, okay? Big inhale in, relax, and exhale, start to draw it tailbone to pubic bone and lifting, scooping it up. Then let it go. Good, guys. Big scoop. You're thinking about tailbone to pubic bone. I can't see the muscle moving, okay? Only you will know if you can feel it. But think about that motion from backwards to forwards to lifting and then letting it go. All right, so hopefully my hand gesture will help you visualize a little. Lift it up and then let it go. Okay, we're gonna slow it down even more. So you can think about scooping, engaging tailbone, pubic bone, and scooping it up. And then gently, one bit at a time, letting it go completely so you are completely relaxed. Your glutes should not be joining in for the fun. So if you want to put your hands on your butt, make sure that the muscles are not being engaged as well. It's completely an internal muscle. All right, good. We're gonna start to test this muscle engagement out in different rhythms and intensities, okay? So if you want to come with me, join me. We're gonna do a little lift, lift, and lower. So can you think about going at about 60% intensity now? So we're gonna go in, squeeze and lift, release. All right, 60%, up and down. Then we're gonna reduce that intensity and try to do just 30% here. We're gonna go 30, 30, and release, release. So it's a little bit more delicate. So maybe you're thinking about picking up a tissue or maybe a little really light jelly bean, all right? That's what you're picking up and lifting away. Good, bit of different perspective here. Okay, then we're gonna try one of each, all right? So 30% jelly bean, release, and let's go 60%, maybe it's a marble, and then let it go. Good, so you're thinking about 30% lift, and then let it go. 60%, a little heavier lift, and let it go. Good, 30%, inhale, and exhale, 60%, and let it go. All right, guys, shake it out. Sometimes your body gets tense when you focus in too much, okay? We're gonna do one more exercise and then we'll be done with this, guys. We're gonna do a little bit more of a rhythm-based one. Here we go, okay? We're gonna go squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Good, so if you can hear that beat, try to follow with me. Exhale, inhale. So we're gonna do a little in and out. Good, you can't see me, but I'm doing them right here with you guys. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Let's try to speed it up a little here. We're gonna go exhale, exhale. So it's like a little pulse in that pelvic floor. You're very familiar with pulses in barre, so now just bring it to that same muscle. Exhale, exhale. Maybe there's smaller little taps in, okay? We're gonna try 2 fast and 1 slow. Come with me. Here we go. Fast, fast, and slow. Release. Good. Fast, fast, and slow. Release. Very good, guys. In, slow, release. Last one, guys. In, slow. Let's go double time. Here we go. In, and in, and in. Good, guys. We're gonna go 60% intensity. Keep that pulse. Now let's go 30 intensity, 30%. Good, you're with me? Guys, nearly there. 60 back, 60, 60. Last set, 30 here. Go 30, 30, 30, and 30. Whew. Let it go, guys. Let's come into a seated position. Coming to a few little stretches before we're done. If you would like, you can sit on that ball as well, or you can come seated, whatever is more comfortable for your tailbone. Let's just relax everything. Give your shoulders a few big rolls. Remember, pelvic floor exercises. Just do a little bit every day, just a few minutes, guys. It will really support you through, okay? And bring those arms back. Beautiful. We're gonna take one hand down, little stretch, and back. Flowing, guys, side to side. Just a little bit of easy breezy cool down to end. Exhale over, inhale. And last side, guys, back to center. 3 deep breaths and we're done. Big inhale, reach up. Big exhale, side out, 2 more. And exhale, good job. Last one, guys, hold it at the top, interlace your fingers. 1 big, beautiful stretch, mamas. Hold it there for 3, 2, 1, and let it go. Thank you so much, guys. Remember, try this anytime. You wanna do it every day, awesome. You wanna mix and match, awesome. But don't forget your pelvic floor, and we will see you soon. Bye, guys.